Gran Touring Motorsports started as a social group of car enthusiasts, but we've expanded into all sorts of motorsports disciplines, and we want to share our stories with you. Years of racing, wrenching, and motorsports experience brings together a top-notch collection of knowledge and information through our podcast, Break Fix.
The following episode is intended for mature audiences. Please note that listener discretion is advised.
And now I hit the button.
Time has come to push the button.
Ooh, that's a good pick. Should I do a dramatic intro?
All right.
We're back in 1981, and a group of friends race their high-powered cars up and down a dangerous and deadly mountain road known as Mulholland Drive to see who can claim the title of King of the Mountain.
Yeah!
Wait, I already saw this. It's called Silver Dream Racer.
Guys, if you haven't seen Silver Dream Racer, if you've seen this movie, you've seen Silver Dream Racer, just with motorcycles.
So this is Tanya's recommendation.
Ooh.
And I'm so happy that we are literally picking up exactly where we left off the last time. We've got big hair and leather jackets and music montages, and everything that the last chase was missing is in this movie.
Yeah. So much of this movie, I'm like, oh, this had been made like 1974 or something.
Right?
Oh, 81? Really? All right.
Yeah.
Guys, we got to go around the room, and nobody knows who they're even listening to right now. Well, I'm Steve.
And I'm Izzy.
And we're with Everything I Learned from Movies. And tonight, King of the Mountain.
Nice.
But we have with us the three, the only, from the Gran Touring Motorsports Break Fix podcast, Eric, Mountain Mandan, and Tanya. Welcome.
Well, don't forget Brad's here, too.
And Brad.
Oh, and Brad's iPhone. That's right. Sorry. He doesn't have his picture on. I'm sorry, Brad.
You all don't have your pictures on, so there you go.
I believe that's called
Womp.
quid pro quo.
Yes, tit for tit.
So we only have 6 hosts, so we'll be able to get all of our funny lines in. It's going to be great.
There you go.
But yeah, 1981's King of the Mountain. So is this everybody's first time watching this movie?
Yes.
Yes.
Maybe Tanya? I don't know, Tanya?
Tanya?
No, I had never seen it.
Okay.
I had not seen it. I found it.
Well, yeah, we found out some interesting stuff about this movie looking into it, though. Oh boy! Before we get too deep into this first time watch for all of us, I don't know about you guys. I'm a little thirsty.
I'm sober, and I need to fix that.
Yeah, all right. Well, we have from Sockeye Brewing in Boise, Idaho, Dagger Falls IPA, 6.5% alcohol by volume and 100 IBUs. Woohoo!
12-ounce can. It has a beautiful salmon on the front.
Yeah, I believe it's Sockeye salmon.
I mean, it sure as hell better be. Sockeye Brewing.
Like, no, that was a chum or...
That's an Alaskan King.
Oh, well. Weird. On top?
Stop.
Nice.
Oh, look, my top.
Ah,
My top.
everybody take your tops off.
Woo!
You don't want to see that.
Oh, man.
Hoppy beer, very pine forward.
Yeah, very piney and a little mossy to it, like a little earthy nose.
Earthy, yeah. And it almost has a little bit of metallic on the back end. Not like it tastes rusty, but like got like an ironiness to it. Must be all the blood from the salmons.
Maybe a hint of mercury. Who knows?
Yummy.
Mm-mm.
It's actually very good. It's an aggressive beer, though.
Yeah. Definitely, like, after about 2 of these, you'd be like, all right, I gotta switch up to something more water-like. Any of you guys drinking anything?
I was going to say, speaking of water, 3 guesses what the rest of the GTM crew is drinking tonight. But in honor of recent summer vacation adventures, I've got a Negroni. This stuff has got the same proof as gasoline, and it's fantastic.
Google translating what Negroni translates to. No.
Yeah.
Mostly Campari.
Oh, thank God. I was close. Oh, that was way off. Everybody else is drinking water? Fresh from their well, if I remember correctly?
That is correct.
Dan gets it from the crick.
350 feet below your house or whatever.
There you go.
I remember. I remember Mountain Mike.
Yeah, and all his Bronco 2s.
That was a below the waist hit right there. That's not bad.
So, Steve, before you introduce the movie and the cast and whatever, I want to just talk about the opening for a moment.
Okay.
The music and the score sort of sets the tone for this film and the cast, the characters that are part of it. Did anybody else get the Rockford Files vibe from the opening of this movie?
There's a little bit of that in here.
All I remember from the opening, the first 2 scenes of, like, is him driving up and down the road, and then like the Camaro trying to race him, and he's like not
Nah, dog. The songs just did not fit with what I was watching on the screen.
Yeah.
But I felt like you all mentioned, like this movie was clearly made in the 70s, and it clearly was not. The opening music.
Rockford Files.
Well, I never watched Rockford Files, so I'm out there. But for those first two like big scenes, I'm like, this does not fit at all.
I watched this movie on a layover in Detroit because I had that much time to kill, and it was free on Vudu. I related to it because I've driven Mulholland Drive, and I did it with a buddy of mine. So shout out to Paul Williamowski, who lives in LA. We did it in his Porsche, also silver, like the one in the movie.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I mean, calm down.
So immediately I was relating to this. I was like, oh, this is cool. This is cool. But I talk about that opening because that's where they're introducing the characters to you. It's that got that late 70s, early 80s. We're rolling the credits while the guy's driving down the road, just like the Rockford Files. So I was sort of like, this is the moment where Harry Hamlin and Dennis Hopper and Steve, you'll carry the list of the rest of the stars that are in this movie. But I was just like, what am I in for? Am I in for a treat or am I in for disappointment?
The disappointment for me was like during that whole thing, he's got the narration stuff going. The helicopter shots, I don't know if they just have it on like some sort of spiral thing going. Like I was getting car sick just watching.
Yeah.
It was like circling, windy roads and kind of keep along with that. It's like, but yes, 1981's King of the Mountain from director Noel Nosek.
Who's he, Steve?
Oh, I'm glad you asked. Over 40 credits, including Best Friends, Las Vegas Lady, Dreamer, not to be confused with Silver Dream Racer, we might talk about later, this, and then TV movies like Roman Holiday, Summer Fantasy, Without a Kiss Goodbye, Born Too Soon, and guys, one I've instantly added to our watch list, Tornado 1996.
Ooh.
Basically, it looks like the TV ripoff of Twister.
Yeah.
But it stars Bruce Campbell and Ernie Hudson.
Oh, I'm
Sold.
in. You said Bruce Campbell. I'm in.
Yeah,
Ernie
right?
Hudson, I'm sold.
And then he also followed that up with What Kind of Mother Are You? And
What?
3 episodes of Charmed. Oh, but the writing for this. Oh my gosh. This is based on an article by David Barry.
Ooh, just like the Fast and Furious universe.
Just like the Fast and Furious universe. That's what I was hoping for going to this movie. That was my expectation. A Fast and Furious or higher.
I mean, the entire script is in 2 loose leaf pages. I mean, there's not a lot of dialogue.
Yeah, there's not a lot. But yeah, basically the David Barry who wrote the article did that. He was the editor of 2005's Transamerica Killer, aka Switch Killer.
Okay.
Ooh.
It's only credits on IMDb. Wonder if it's even the same person, honestly. Oh, but gosh, the writer, Lee Chapman.
Who's Steve?
Who's she?
Whoa.
Lady writer.
A lady writer, I know. For this movie, that's actually kind of surprising.
I mean, it is.
Yeah, episodes of Wild Wild West, My Favorite Martian, Truck Turner.
Oh.
You guys know Truck Turner, right? Isaac Hayes, 70s blaxploitation.
Yeah.
Guaranteed
His
10
name-
out of 10. And then one I'm sure you guys are familiar with, Dirty Mary, Crazy Larry.
I've heard of that. Yeah.
Oh, it's a Car Nut one. You'll love it.
Okay.
Steel, no, not the Shaq movie, the one with Lee Majors.
Okay.
Octagon, this, and of course, 2 episodes of Walker, Texas Ranger.
If you had only said Rockford Files.
I know, right? And the other writer, H.R. Christian, Black Mama, White Mama. Yeah. Act of Vengeance. It's a rape revenge movie from the 70s. And this. That's it.
Wow.
3 and out of the park.
Let's talk about the cast.
Oh my gosh. Harry Hamlin as Steve, the greatest name in history.
Harry Hamlin himself?
That's right. Who's he? Is he?
Not a freaking clue.
Yeah, I had to look it up too. He's Perseus in Clash of the Titans.
Yep.
Hey.
105 episodes of LA Law, 15 of Mad Men, 16 of Mayfair Witches.
You guys never had heard of Harry Hamlin?
No.
Well, you guys know everything about everything. You don't know who Harry Hamlin is?
No.
Yeah, he must
No.
be a TV actor.
No, we only watch good movies.
I only watched the real Clash of the Titans with Liam Neeson's.
Yeah.
He's also very famously the husband of a very famous actress, or at least she was back in the day.
Who's she?
Well, Lisa Rinna, right?
Yeah.
Who?
Who?
He was married to Lisa Rinna.
Oh my God. He's still married. They're
Oh,
still
I know
married.
Lisa Renna. Okay.
The one with the big lip
Again, the TV star. Yeah.
from Melrose Place.
The big lip TV star that pops up. Yeah.
Melrose Place, Days of Our Lives.
Yeah, gee, no wonder I don't know who either of them really are.
Well, she was a model too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude.
Super into women's fashion and modeling, by the way.
Oh, totally. All the way in.
Have you heard of Cindy Crawford and the other
Who?
I don't even know the other name. name.
Kathy Ireland.
As an owner of Alien from LA starring Kathy Ireland, yes, I am familiar with Cindy Crawford as well.
Okay, so you have heard of female models before.
I
Okay.
am familiar with Kathy Ireland due to Mystery Science Theater 3000's Crow being obsessed with her.
Yeah.
There you go.
And Pepsi commercials in the 90s.
Oh,
That's Cindy Crawford. Yeah. Necessary Roughness. There we go. That's the one I'm
Yeah.
thinking of. But guys, Dan Haggerty's in this fucking movie as Rick
who's he,
for a
Steve?
scene or two.
Is that the guy that looks like Barry Gibb?
Yeah, he's Grizzly Adams. Maybe you've heard of him.
I kept writing down Barry Gibb said this and Barry Gibb said that from the Bee Gees, right?
Yeah. You might also know Dan Haggerty from one of the greatest movies ever made, Mind Trap, aka Danger USA.
Oh,
Oh.
shit, yeah. They're like, who?
But yeah, who else we got in this? We got Joseph Bottoms as Buddy.
Who's he, Steve? Aside from being a bottom.
Let's see. He's in Black Hole. Ooh, 22 episodes of The Net.
You're telling me Joseph Bottoms is in Black Hole?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Right. The Dove. Hi, rolling in a hot Corvette. 1 episode of Murder, She Wrote. 139 of Santa Barbara. And of course, 23 episodes of Days of Our Lives. So we had a month on set.
So we got a lot of TV actors in this movie so far.
Yeah. Deborah Van Valkenburg as Tina.
Who's she, Steve?
Well, she was in The Warriors.
Warrior.
No, she was Jackie. She was the daughter on Too Close for Comfort.
Yes, 107 episodes of Too Close for Comfort. Streets of Fire, the rock
Yes.
opera from Walter Hill.
Streets of Fire is so good.
Yeah, Mean Guns, episodes of Quantum Leap, DS9, Criminal Minds, Ghost Whisperer, and of course, The Devil's Rejects.
Yeah.
Quite the career.
Yeah, right.
Then there's this little known actor named Dennis Hooper. Oh, I'm sorry, Hopper. Hopper as Cal. Who's he?
He's from Super Mario Brothers.
Yes, King Koopa himself, Super Mario Brother.
Oh my God.
You might also know him from Speed, Easy Rider, Waterworld, Red Rock West, Blue Velvet, and others.
Do it for Van Gogh, baby.
Yeah.
Blue Velvet. I remember Blue Velvet.
Yeah, do it for Van Gogh.
Well, that's the one where Isabella Rossellini streaks the quad, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. All right, guys. And then we're getting to a couple people we have to bring up. Definitely a sneeze and you'll miss them kind of thing.
Blue ribbon.
Seymour Castle as Barry Tanner, the record executive.
Who's he, Steve?
220 plus credits. Probably known best though as like Sam Ketchum and Dick Tracy.
Yep.
Dirt from Beer League. And we saw him last week in It Could Happen to You as Jack Gross. Definitely not Trump.
Yeah, the definitely not Trump who cons Nick Cage's wife.
Spoilers. And also, guys, Cassandra Peterson is in this movie as the neighbor.
Who's she, Steve?
Anybody know this one? Cassandra Peterson?
No, but she's the one that shows up in the 90, right?
Oh, yeah, the 90, like,
Yeah.
hey, stop knocking at the door.
Yeah.
Yeah, the real sexy looking one. That's Elvira, Mistress of the Dark.
No.
Yes.
What?
Yeah, by the way,
Say without the
I
win.
still get it.
Oh, to this day.
I know she's like 72. I'm all right.
Steve would be fine with that.
Yeah, that's cool.
Wow, I would have never guessed that from seeing her in the movie. Holy smokes.
And that's the way she wanted it.
Yeah.
Like, she wanted to be able to walk around and not be oogled.
Now that I think about it, in that scene, she posed like Elvira with her leg out, with the split dress and the nightie or whatever. Then now it makes more sense because I was like, this is so random. But we'll get to it.
And then we also have William Forsythe in this movie as Big Tom. Can anyone tell me who Big Tom was in this movie?
No, I missed him.
Is he the guy looking for the breaker bar?
Oh, maybe. Yeah, one of the guys at the mechanic shop, maybe? I don't know. You guys, you know William Forsythe. He too was in Dick Tracy, Stone Cold, Raising Arizona, Devil's Rejects, Virtuosity, Savage Dawn, Cloak and Dagger, Deuce Bigelow, Male Gigolo.
Wasn't he the guy that was trying to buy the music?
No, that's Tanner.
Yeah, it's Barry Tanner. Yeah, that's the Seymour
No.
Castle. Yeah.
Barry Tanner wrote the music. Wasn't Barry the friend?
No, Buddy wrote the music.
Oh, Buddy. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay, so the three guys are Steve, Buddy, and Roger,
Started
right?
with B.
Those were the trio.
Yes.
And two of them look exactly the same,
Yeah.
except for one is frownier than the other.
Yeah.
They all have perms.
Yeah, well, of course.
Of course.
Because it's 1981, everybody has perms.
I thought Roger was Jerry Seinfeld.
Yes. He's the Jerry
Yeah.
Seinfeld looking guy. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, we were calling him 70s Adam Driver.
Yes.
Oh,
yes,
yep.
100%.
Steve was calling him 70s Adam Driver. I feel like this guy had way too much charisma to be Adam Driver.
Oh.
Shots fired.
Oh, he's a Duchovny? What are we talking about?
Well, okay, knowing Harry Hamlin, I kept calling him Knight Rider because didn't he look like a rip-off Hasselhoff?
Oh,
He
yeah.
definitely looked
Yeah.
like Hasselhoff off Temu.
Dollar store Hasselhoff. Yeah. And the last one I want to point out, friend of the podcast, Anthony DeLongis as gang member.
Yeah.
We think he was one of the 4 guys, when they steal their car at the beginning.
Oh, yeah.
Like tossing the keys back and forth.
In front of the police station.
Yeah, that they just got bailed out of. Yeah. We'll talk about that scene. But I think he was one of them.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Again, Sneezy Moosom, friend of the podcast. You might know him from Masters of the Universe as Blade. He's a master swordsman and whip master and horse rider.
Choreographed and trained like every amazing sword and whip scene you've ever watched in the last 40 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he's like taught all the cat women how to use the whips and whatnot. Yeah, he's amazing.
That's awesome.
Yeah. We all got to start somewhere. 1981's King of the Mountain. We watched this guy on Tubi. Did you guys watch it all on Vudu or Tubi?
Vudu. It was free this month with ads.
Ooh, free on Tubi too with ads.
And Fandango at Home, whatever that is.
Well, Vudu is Fandango now, but yeah.
Oh, is it? Oh, shit. Okay. There we go. That makes sense. But yeah, so yeah, as we mentioned before, we started off with some dizzying helicopter shots of Mulholland Drive. And we get some narration like, oh yeah, Mulholland Drive, 23 miles from end to end. It's the only place I felt safe and all this shit.
For sure, I thought for a second this was going to start out as like a zombie apocalypse movie because that's all we've been watching for the podcast this year.
That's
and
true.
you got into town and everybody was still there. I'm like, the fuck is this? The population's still alive?
Did they drop the bomb yet?
No, so what I thought was when Lee Majors crossed into
California.
Munchkin Land at the end of Last Chase, Free California, this is Free California. Now, this is part 2 of The Last Chase. Picks up where the other one left off.
Perfect.
That makes sense because the police force isn't exactly the wisest bit of people. This is like a few deputies in a small town kind of operation.
This would be like local police force trying to handle shit like this.
It's like Keystone Cops. You think we should mess with them tonight? Yeah, let's go get them. 10 minutes of another bad helicopter scene. By the way, how was he able to hear them talking to him?
Why he turned his lights off.
Yeah.
Oh, the helicopters have like a speaker on it.
Well, loudspeakers, yeah. But he's too busy cranking up Renegade by Styx.
Yeah.
That's right. Jig is up, they finally found me.
Which is a great song. Like, that's the song you should be listening to while you're evading the police.
Yeah, the most badass song of 1981, definitely not 1976.
Look, shut up.
They moved on to Mr. Roboto at this point, all right?
I'll blast it tomorrow outrunning the cops for you, babe.
Steelers fan. Anyway.
So this is the race that Brad mentioned between the Trans Am, the yellow one, and the 356 Outlaw that Harry Hamlin's driving. Steve is driving in this opening sequence, and he gets arrested. But while all this is going down, we get our first glimpse of Dennis Hopper. And tell me he isn't being a complete creeper.
Oh, dude, he's Dennis Hopper.
Isn't that how he is?
Wait, was it Dennis Hopper or Tommy Chong? I couldn't tell.
Oh, well, fun fact. Only one of those gentlemen is banned from the country of Australia. It's not Tommy Chong.
I would have put my money on both of them being banned from Australia.
Banned for behaving badly while filming a movie in Australia.
That all tracks for both of them.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so have that opening raise, they get arrested or whatever. They have to get the $200 to bail them out or whatever. And this is where they go out to their car, and there's another car parked, I guess, too close for them to pull out or whatever. The friend buddy, he's like, hey man, could you just back your car up a little bit? Oh yeah, let me get my keys. Oh, they start playing keep away like they're 12-year-olds or something. And then this is when Steve, hero of our movie, who has already been to jail for, living life a quarter mile at a time, though 23 miles at a stretch.
And as Buddy points out, 3 times in 3 months, he's on a first name basis with the cops there in LA, right?
Yeah. So tells the guy to jump in and like roll up the windows and then hot wires it and they drive off. And I'm instantly the friend. I'm like, well, you just left your car there. So, all right.
I want to ask Dan, what did he hotwire that car with? Because it looked like he took a piece of chewing gum wrapper and then shoved it up in the dashboard.
Yes, I have actually seen that in other movies where they they use the chewing gum wrapper to hotwire cars. I don't know.
Is that how you do it, man, Dan?
In theory, it would work if it's the older style switches where the wires are screwed onto the back of the switch assembly and you use the gum wrapper to jumper it. But the problem is, as soon as you remove it, all that does is send the signal out for the starter to spin. It doesn't turn the power on for the ignition. So it would crank, but it technically wouldn't start in real life.
Ah.
But it's a Mopar product, not a Chevy. So does that make a difference?
It does not.
Okay. Was it a Roadrunner or was it a Charger? I was trying to figure it out.
I swear it was a Dukes of Hazzard car. Like it was like an orange Charger charger?
Let me take a look and see.
Oh, he's got the database, don't forget.
Oh, oh, that's right. There we go.
I want to say it was a Plymouth because of the silver plating on the lights in the back. You get a really weird glimpse of it. To Steve's point, the silhouette is definitely of a Charger, but it's like, was it a Plymouth or was it a Dodge?
So the car in front of the police station was a 1970 Dodge Super Bee.
Oh, even better. Even
Nice.
better. That's a nice wreck.
But yeah, basically they pill off with the stolen car to the studio to further incriminate more people in their Grand Theft Auto. And then we cut to a lip sync session.
She was not lip syncing.
I wanted to know, was she actually singing or not?
Yes, the credits said she was singing. So whether she was lip syncing in the scene or not.
Okay, the first 20 seconds or though, they were way off. Like, I don't know if it was just wasn't synced up or what.
Whether the scene was real or not, her credits say she was singing the song.
To Steve's point, I think whenever they panned to Roger and he was trying to sing the lyrics like silently,
Singing a different song, 100%.
see, he was not even at the same concert. He was just singing something completely different.
When it was showing her singing, at first it was really rough and then it kind of synced up. So I was like, okay, I can kind of see it, but I don't know. I just assumed it was like an Ashley Simpson thing.
Can we talk about the song?
The whole damn song.
Exactly.
The entire song.
Against all odds, the whole damn song. No, it was a pretty catchy little song for 1977.
I will say the lyrics, I don't know what she wants out of this song.
Yeah, yeah.
Does she want to be a one-night stand? Does she want it to be more than a one-night stand?
She wants to be a dangerous stranger.
Exactly. Stranger danger.
But she's coming.
I'll bet she is.
She's coming back or whatever the line
she's
was.
coming.
Yeah.
Looking at Steve will do that.
The problem I had with the 4.5 minutes that this took, because she sung the entire song, was every time she looked at somebody, she kept looking like more distraught.
Because she kept looking at Steve.
Right? Like she was getting creeped out.
Steve's just creeper eyeing her. And
It was cringy.
then after the song, they're like, hey, Steve, meet Tina. And they're like, all in. I guess just that intense physical attraction of a beautiful stranger you just stumbled upon. They're like hanging out. They're at the studio smoking and staring and drinking and singing.
I
And
thought it was going to turn into Caligula.
Throughout the whole movie, there was a lot of substance abuse. I just want to say that.
What?
Right?
That's rock and roll. It was the era.
Yeah, I guess.
This was the 80s, man. This was hair bands.
The 70s.
It was a downward curve, but there was still sex, drugs, and rock and roll.
I guess.
yeah, this was shot in the late 60s, right? That's what we're talking about.
1948.
Yeah, before AIDS was invented. Also, doesn't somebody have a fiance?
Oh, we'll get to that. Don't you worry.
Yeah.
We'll get to that and then never,
Never speak of that again.
you know.
Okay, so he doesn't have his car and he's got a bummer ride. So to your point, they get really chummy really fast. And Tina, which is Jackie from Too Close for Comfort, whatever her real name is, Deborah, decides to drive him home.
In Columbo's Peugeot?
Hold on. Okay. I'm glad you went there because I almost turned the freaking movie off. I was like, I'm not watching this. I'm not doing this. It's not happening. Because as fans of our show know, when the Citroen DS is involved, it's like I could burn the air. I hate those things so bad. So if I was in his shoes, I would have dumped her ass immediately. Oh, you drive a Citroen? I'm going to walk.
But Eric, did you see that rack?
I'm not getting in that car. It's not happening.
The rack on top of the car or her rack?
Yeah, either one. Yeah.
Yes.
If you had said no, you would have missed the jack in the box.
Yeah. Good old Jack Daniels in that glove compartment.
Yeah, Jack in the glove box.
Again, substance abuse all over the place. Drinking
The
and
whole
driving,
movie.
no problem.
Yep.
And I do like that she drives him to her place, right? Like instantly. I'm like, all right, good for you, girl.
Yeah.
And there's like nothing on the walls. There's no pictures, nothing. And so he's like, you just move in? No. You moving out? No. This is just how I live, you know.
Where I serial kill people.
Here, help me lay down this tarp. And do you like Huey Lewis in the News?
You know what was her line? It was, she said, "I'm waiting for my furniture," and he said, "Oh, when are you going to get it?" And she said, "Well, my furniture's waiting for my money."
No.
Yeah. Yeah, classy. So then it's 6 a.m. and everybody's starting to sober up. Remember, like, oh yeah, shit, I'm supposed to be at work in 20 minutes. And then Steve comes back to the studio, I guess to do his victory lap. And this is where we're introduced to his girlfriend, Iris. Oh, I'm sorry, fiancée Iris. Little blonde chick we're only going to see in this scene.
Uh-huh. It could have been completely cut out from the film.
Yeah, and he's playing, Atari video games, as is tradition at the time. It's just one of those things like, yeah, he's sitting there playing and talking about like, hey, so yeah, you guys got a date set, blah, blah, blah. He's like, yes, something like that. I don't know. We're probably going to move in together. Anyway, cut to some reckless driving by Dennis Hopper.
Uh-huh.
And Steve's like, so Dennis Hopper's gonna kill all of them, right?
Right?
Serial killer.
Yes.
It's like, go kill
But we find out not only is Dennis Hopper, Cal, he's a mechanic, but so is Steve and Grizzly Adams and I guess Big Tom.
This time I did not know they were mechanics. I thought they all just hung out at the shop doing shop things.
Yeah, out front it was like pro performance mechanics or something like that too. It very easily could have been Gran Touring Motorsports or something like that. 100%. So it's like, oh yeah, this is a garage where, these guys fix their vehicles for races.
They work on Porsches except for the one guy that has a Chevy.
Yeah, well,
You know how expensive it is to rent that many Porsches for a film shoot?
He's the new guy.
Did you see the sign in the background behind the Corvette? Like when it was in the shop, it says like the small, fast, and expensive repair shop or something like that. It was like a big poster behind the car. I thought it was really kind of ironic.
Huh.
This is where there's the scene where the other guy, maybe it's Big Tom or whatever the guy's name is that we can't identify, who's pushing that 911 from behind the race car. And Dennis Hopper's just standing there talking to him.
And smoking a cigarette.
Walking alongside him, making the old man do all the work.
And he's just huffing and trying to push that car into the shop and all this kind of thing. I wrote down this line, as I do, because I take copious notes. And he goes, you know what's worse than a car that won't run? Holding up a dead body.
Yeah.
And you're like, what?
That's some Dennis Hopper improv right there. I guarantee it.
I thought before that he said, you know what's worse than a car that won't run is pushing a car that won't run.
But then he says holding up a dead body.
Yeah, and then holding up a dead body, yeah.
Right after that.
Yeah.
And a pile of goo that used to be your friend. He's like, starts going to like a Rambo rant or something.
Well, the bandana didn't help either.
Nothing is over. Never.
Tommy Chong.
Nothing is over, man. But then he's like, oh, hey, Steve, some chick came by looking for you. Yeah? What'd you tell her? Told her you got a small dick. Like, yeah, that's a coworker friend.
Right.
Yeah, that checks out.
He's like, thanks, bro. The dialogue was horrendous.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I feel like half of it might have been improv, just kind of like trying to shoot the shit or whatever, but then they're like, oh, wait, these guys can't improv.
Just act like you guys have been working together for years. What's working, man?
We gotta leave it in, though. We gotta make it a full 90 minutes.
20 takes, and that was the best one.
And it was about this time I was like, okay, kind of unlikable lead character, cheating around, has a job as a mechanic, at a bike shop, whatever. This is Silver Dream Racer, isn't it? I wonder if this is going to have a similar ending. Spoilers, it kind of does.
Oh, you guys, Silver Dream Racer. You ever just get so frustrated with a movie you're trying to call its bluff? Like, hey, if this movie had any balls, it would do this, but it doesn't. I was doing that I was heckling this movie, and it's like, everybody in this has been dead for years. Nobody cares.
You hear that, Harry Hamlin?
He's still alive.
Silver Dream Racer called my bluff, and now I cannot heckle terrible movies like this because they just might call my bluff.
Theater. So yeah, that night, Steve's driving with Tina, I don't know, giving exposition or whatever.
It's exposition, darling. It has to go somewhere.
Right. And he's like, you gotta ride the edge if you want to win, and blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like...
Canyon inside and out. I'm only free when I'm on the canyon.
By the way, you met Cal earlier, right? That guy that said I had a small dick? Yeah, he bought it 15 years ago, and they had to completely rebuild him, and...
Now he's too scared to ride. The fears will get you.
I'm picturing Cal's the $6 million man or something, being pieced together. We made him better, faster, stronger, higher.
He's the 6 Budweiser man, Steve.
Right.
Even as a car guy, I was throwing up a little bit in the back of my throat this entire time. I was like, this is so bad.
Yeah.
This is so cringy. However, credit where credit is due. I didn't take any issue with the sound effects with the Porsche. It was actually correct.
Oh, thank God. That was going to be my next question.
Oh, thank you.
I'm glad they matched up.
I took issue with other cars, though, but not with the Porsche. It's all good.
Mountain Dan is our resident dragster. Is that how you feel when you race for pink slips? Is it just that rush that makes it worth living? Or are you more a practical...
I've never raced for pink slips, so I can't really get
Tanya, are you a pink slipper?
No.
You ever throw on those pink slippers?
I was going to say, Steve, aren't you the one who ended up with a car that you had to take the front seat out of to drive to help out a friend?
Well, yeah, but I wasn't racing. Huh?
Sounds like the plot to Police Academy 2.
We're not the ones living at the edge, so we have no frame of reference
to
personify with the lead character of this movie then, right?
Brad has some drag racing experience.
Oh, Brad, do
race
you? Oh my God, Brad.
race for pinks, Brad?
I've never raced for Pinkslist, but I have raced for money.
$100?
That and more. It's always exciting until you have to hand over the money you just lost.
I was gonna say, is it like what Clarkson says? Does it give you the fizz?
Yeah, that's what it does.
Well, Brad, if it's any consolation, whoever won that money from you just put it right back into their car immediately after, I'm sure.
1,000%.
No, they put it into the next person's car.
Oh. So yeah, they're driving along, and then that's right, his buddy that like pulled along and was like, "Hey, you want to race? Yeah, winner takes the girl." And I'm expecting Tina to be like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" But no, she's like, "Yeah, winner gets the girl." What?
Then he starts howling like Burgess Meredith did in the last movie. And you're like, what the hell is happening here?
I expected to be racing, and he's like, "Oh, that's right, baby. Just like old times. Oh, yeah. I'm just going to slide it in real quick." What? Burgess, please. But yeah, they race, and then they get hot dogs at that train car diner.
Whoa. Wait. Before we slip into the hot dog, he turns to her and he goes,
Get that drop.
He goes, "You feel that vibration? Where is this going? This is like Danger to Manifold."
Yeah, his muffler fell off. He's like, "You feel that? What?"
Boom, the whole car runs over its own muffler. It was really random. It does come back later as we come to find out. It had no point to the story, but it was just like we had to add that in, like it really mattered at all. Again, maybe some ad-libbing there, but I just thought it was funny. And she's like, "No, I don't know what you're talking about. Just keep driving." Meh. And then they had that diner. They're getting hot dogs or whatever.
Because it was all about his journey into realizing he doesn't need to be the king of the mountain anymore.
Is that what this movie's about?
But he wasn't the king yet.
I mean, we find out the third person in the trio, Roger, the roommates or whatever, he was a driver too, but he doesn't do it anymore because, I don't know, maybe he's the smart one.
He is the producer.
Yeah, he's a music producer of his friends. But yeah, we get Steve talking about, "Oh yeah, I could drive that course blindfolded." I'm waiting for, oh God, is this going to be the finale?
Mm-hmm.
He's going to have to drive it blind, like, I don't know, Dennis Hopper throws salt in his eyes or something. Ah! I feel that turn.
That whole diner scene was cringy. Felt forced. The acting was just, it was bad.
Yeah, I'll say it. Just about every scene in this movie is kind of cringy because they're not great actors. I mean, Dennis Hopper is Dennis Hopper. You know what you're getting with him. But like Harry Hamlin, Steve, Buddy, and Roger, it's kind of just like
Tom, Dick, and Harry, right? You're like, whatever.
Tina's kind of meh. She's not like really a character, it seems. Like just kind of there. Yeah, what about Iris? Where is she the rest of the movie?
Maybe she's serving the hot dog.
I assume she's going back to high school.
Right? God.
Would that be out of place in this movie? Not really.
No.
And after the diner scene the following days, when he drives back up, walk that corner where he felt the vibration or whatever.
He's looking for his muffler.
Yeah.
In all honesty, it was like a lot of times we go to tracks, do a track walk, you out there and you look for the little stuff that you don't necessarily feel in the car. So he was trying to see something different because something felt different. So it made a sense for me when he went out to do that. At the moment in the scene, I'm like, what the hell is he talking about, a vibration?
Yeah. So I'm with you there, having done many track walks myself. I immediately identify with that. And everybody else is going, what the hell is he doing? Why is he squatting down and looking at the asphalt and all that kind of stuff? For me as a track guy, I got that. To your point, it was completely out of sequence with the movie. Like, again, another scene that you could have just cut out. You wouldn't have lost anything. You wouldn't have gained anything by leaving it in either. So it is what it is. But I identified with it.
I see that.
I think it does later on, though, because that's around the turn where he decides he's letting off.
Yeah. We'll get to that. Don't spoil it.
Yeah. My whole thing with that whole scene where he was walking that road or whatever is like, does nobody use Mulholland Drive?
Nope.
Because he's out there for like a solid 3 minutes, no cuts, whatever. And I'm like, okay, well, obviously they got the street shut down. The whole night when they're doing the races and stuff, I'm like, nobody's getting home through Mulholland Drive, high atop the Mulholland view shelf. Like, nobody uses that road.
Have you been on it?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's sort of the road to nowhere. It is a canyon road.
It's the road to my mansion, friend.
To that end, how many cars should be on that road at the end of the day, right? Not too
I mean, it's like early morning. Like, maybe I'm assuming it's like the shortcut to get to work for some people, like, avoiding the 5 or the 405 or whatever, 210.
There was that Lincoln that came by and sort of honked at him as he was squatted down looking at the road. So somebody was there.
Oh, one. Okay, well, yeah. Go back to Cal at the garage. He's like talking with Steve or whatever. And he's like, hey, I felt something last night. Like, yeah, I'll tell you what you felt. You felt fear. Is that fear creeping up in you, man? Your
Ah.
car's like a runaway knife. And the thrill, it's a thrill maker, man. Okay.
This was the beginning of some of the most nonsensical dialogue from Dennis Hopper. The rest of the movie, it just sets the tone for every time he's in scene. And I'm just like, oh, did they just let him loose? They let him off the leash and does whatever he wants?
It seemed like he didn't have a script through the whole movie.
Right?
Yeah, he's Dennis Hopper.
He must have been high because I was like, dialogue makes no sense whatsoever. It's completely non sequitur. It's like, what?
I mean, it's legit. He probably was fucked up because he's drinking beers and drinking whiskey simultaneously, like chasing the whiskey with beer. So,
Well, I mean, he's on the job, so you got to say semi-sober. Anyway, so that's right. And then, like, I don't know, somebody says, like, watch out for him. And I swear they said, fucking your ass or whatever. Or did I?
There's some random stuff thrown into the dialogue for sure.
Yeah, because I know it was like rated PG, but I swear it was like, you got to watch out for him. Be fucking your ass.
Ridiculous. So then I wrote down sandwiches and music time. That's what comes next.
Yeah. Oh, God. So, yeah, we get to the apartment where the Holy Trinity lives, Steve, Buddy, and Roger.
This is the cast of Seinfeld.
Yeah, exactly.
George, Jerry, and Kramer.
Yeah, except Jerry's balls deep in Julia Louis-Dreyfus, while while George and Cosmo are out making giant sandwiches and like teasing each other with them.
Oh, these guys are in love.
Yeah, I was waiting for that to be the hookup at the end, honestly.
Right?
Like, I just can't quit you, Roger. You can have all of my sandwich.
It was so weird. So cringy.
And then, oh yeah, this is where Izzy pointed out, is that a nipple pillow on their couch?
It is.
Yes,
They have a
yes,
booby
it is.
pillow.
Yes,
Okay.
it is.
and there was a topless mannequin off on the side earlier too.
Yep.
This so reminds me of how I lived my early years of the military. Like almost no furniture, just a beer cooler there with beer in it regularly, sandwich meats.
Yeah, you have the giant construction spool as like a table,
Uh-huh.
a couple milk crates as seats. Yeah,
He's
yeah,
got
yeah.
that now, so yes.
I mean, yeah, but they're not the quality they used to be.
That's right.
And then, yeah, we got a nice little improv Romeo and Julia session from fucking Buddy and Roger. There's like at the piano, like, Romeo and Juliet, will they believe?
I was waiting for it to either go sort of Bohemian Rhapsody or Sherry Lewis was going to show up with the little lamb chop puppet. It was going to go in one of these two directions.
Yeah, but so they're just annoying enough to cockblock Steve. And
Yep.
so, yeah, then what happens?
We head back to the mountain.
Steve and Tina start going into their backstories, and I've written down, skip, cut to night racing.
Yep. So now Steve in his 356 Outlaw goes against the Sunburst Magnum PI, the yellow 308 Ferrari. That's why I was hoping they would play the theme song, right? So we got to capture some of that Magnum PI goodness in the movie too. But that race was pathetic. What, he crashes like in the third turn or something like that? He's like off in the weeds. Like that's the end of it.
Well, what do you mean that was pathetic? That son of a bitch took my medal, says Cal.
Uh-huh.
Which is like, wait, he beat his record time at King of the Mountain or on Mulholland Drive, I guess? Is that what he was crying about?
By the only person that was timing it, which was Cal, because who's keeping track of this stuff, right? I mean, like, whatever.
Yeah. So then we go back to the studio, and Roger, he's pitching the songs or whatever to radio executive Seymour Castle, Barry Tanner. That's right, Tanner. He's like, hey, yeah, this song's great. I'd like to buy it from you for the Sac Cadillac Blue. And he's like, well, no, it's for my songwriter buddy, and you have to like sign him. It's not just for the song. And he's like, look, your buddy's not a songwriter until I sell him. So we do a couple songs or whatever, and then we see from there. And then he's like, don't worry, you didn't sell him out. You bought yourself in.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, is that supposed to make me feel better?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, also like, oh my god, this guy's double speak is like infuriating and so accurate. They're like, this guy's got real talent. This is a deal maker. This is a hit on our hands. But also, he's not really that good, so I'm just gonna buy this for nothing.
Scumbag. That's what he was.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Meanwhile, the rest of the gang are just waiting and drinking and stacking up lots and lots of beers at the Hollywood Bowl.
Yeah, and they have an empty stadium apparently to play around with.
Is that just open access? Like all hours, there's not a concert?
No, babe, they're playing a gig, but nobody showed up.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's the real thing.
I think it's B and not A in this case.
But that night, Roger shows up at the apartment all shit-faced and drunk and knocking at the door. And is like, Steve, Tina, open the door. And then this is where we get the sexy Elvira neighbor stepping out like, hey, will you shut the fuck up down there? I'm trying to sleep.
So much more clarity on this scene now. Thank you for filling in that gap. I don't think I would have slept well not knowing.
Because she was yelling down like an angry New Yorker or
Right?
something, and so you're expecting it to be like, old lady with like curlers in her hair or some shit, but then it's like, oh my.
Hot redhead.
Maybe she's looking for some action. I don't know why else you would walk out in that outfit.
I was thinking she was a lady of the night. I was like, oh.
I mean, they do live in that neighborhood.
And
Yeah,
Tina said earlier, oh, this is Valentino's old place, like a Playboy Mansion kind of thing. And then it was like something about her either working at night or she sleeps at night or something like that. I was like, there was some reference to the neighbor.
Wearing sunglasses at night, definitely.
1000%. So I was like, whatever. Okay. I just let it slide. But now, again, with the lens of Elvira, this makes way more sense.
Well, the stands without known as Elvira, like your thought, like the lady of the night type thing. I was like, wait, isn't this how porno movies start?
Yeah.
It did have that vibe. It really did.
Hello, I hear you have problem with pipes. Here's your hot and saucy pizza. Do you order the large Italian? Sorry. So then Steve eventually answers the door and Roger's like, let's go for a drive, man. No, what's wrong? What's going on? Let's go for a drive. Let's go for a drive. And I'm like, just fucking tell him. So they go for a drive.
Musical interlude.
And he doesn't tell him. So then the next morning, Buddy's there at his piano singing his new song or whatever. And he almost had to do the whole damn 4 minutes of that one too.
Yep.
Steve and Roger kind of show up and wait it out. And then he's like, yeah, talk to the record exec. And he's like, yeah, I figured since you didn't call immediately, he said he's going to pass. Like, no, he wants you to be a songwriter, but it's going to be covered by other bands. But yeah,
No, but that's not for us. That's for us. That's our song.
Yeah, but this is how you get in, man. And then when those are hits, they come to you for more
if I
hits.
can get in with my friends.
Yeah, it's just a whole awkward conversation because it's like, wait, I thought it was a different situation. Maybe I just don't understand the music industry. Probably has a lot to do with it.
You don't understand friends, Steve. That's the problem. This is how friends talk to each other.
True, it's true. I don't have friends.
You've never had a man lover. Men lovers are very emotional creatures.
Where is this going?
These guys are lovers.
Yeah.
There's a conversation between man lover to man lover.
And man lover, because there's 3 of them there. Yeah.
Tanya, you can back me up on this, right? Men are very emotional creatures when they're your lovers.
Somebody asked me a question. Sorry, I stopped listening a couple minutes ago.
Hot pod right here. Hot pod. I'm going to take that as a yes, and let's keep going. No further questions.
The prosecution rests.
All right. Well, luckily, goddammit, we've had zero charisma for like 30 seconds. So we cut back to the garage, and Cal is just losing his shit. He is going around, you beat my record, man. Fucking stole my medal, blah, blah, blah. Steve, you bitch ass, you broke my record, but you're a coward. You don't know how to drive. Then Grizzly Adams has to come in and break up their fight.
Whoa. This is my favorite part. This is the breaker bar part where the guy who looks like Larry from the Three Stooges shows up. Dennis Hopper's on the grinder with a piece of angle iron doing nothing, and he taps him on the shoulder. He's like, man, I'm looking for a breaker bar. And then he starts going nuts and he's trying to pick a fight. And that's when Barry Gibb comes in and tries to break it up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I wrote down the dialogue and I put hyphens in for every pause that Dennis Hopper used because I thought it was intriguing. He says, and I quote, he's drunk with his greed of his youth and speed. Stop rhyming. You know what that means. Well, I'm not crazy, man.
Yeah.
And I put, are you sure?
Yeah.
Holy shit. That was the dialogue in sequence. Again, they just let him off the hook and let him do whatever he wants. Because nobody wrote that. There's no way anybody wrote that.
No. That's spur of the moment, man. That's 3 lines of coke in.
Isn't that how he is in every movie?
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys remember that commercial from when we were kids? I think it was the 90s, and Dennis Hopper.
Yes.
It was a shoe commercial. And he's like, it's his footprint, man. It's his footprint, right? Do you guys remember that?
Yes.
Yeah, but it wasn't a Jordan shoe. It was was it Shaq or something?
Yeah, something like that, right? That was unreal. I've always associated him with that. It's his footprint, man.
His footprint, man. Bruce Smith, Nike?
Oh yeah,
Bruce Smith, the NFL player?
And Michael Irvin?
I don't recognize Dallas Cowboys.
He apparently did a whole set of them.
Okay, yeah, so it was a Nike thing or whatever.
Yeah, it was for Nike. I don't know. We were talking.
He's no Mars Blackman, that's all I'm saying.
Recently on the pod, we were actually talking about old commercials and remembering Tommy Vu.
Oh yeah.
Why you so poor? Why you not rich like me? And before anybody thinks that's racist, guys, pull up the commercial on YouTube and tell me I did just do a dead on Tommy Vu.
All right, well, enough of that. We got to cut to the record exec party at the music studio or whatever the hell's going on. I guess the celebration party for signing a song or whatever is going on. And my next question is, where's the fiance?
She's done, dude.
Oh, okay. Did she leave? Did they have a deleted scene where they broke up? No? Okay.
I think that was the breakup scene.
I was so confused for a second.
Grabbed her stuff and left early on in the movie. I thought that was her ending.
But they were talking about setting a date or whatever.
Steve, she had to go back to her home planet.
Boop, boop, boop. She pulled a hoochie.
She had to pull a poochie.
No, I was really confused for a second because I thought he said, "Where's the Beyonce?" What? Did I miss something in this movie?
You were confused. You thought it was Valerian, that space movie where she dances and transforms. Yeah.
Oh, Valerian and the City of a Thousand Planets.
I like that movie.
Speaking of zero charisma.
Oh my god, that movie has zero. That could have been a cool movie, but not one character in it is interesting in the least bit.
I kind of like Rihanna.
You like the robot, we get it.
Yeah. So then I don't know, we see Tina being introduced to Titus's mom from the series Titus. And the trio's all together, and they're having a good time, and they instantly see each other like, "Hey man, we should go to the hill, Mulholland Drive." And I'm like, What? What the fuck are we talking about? You're at a record party with blow as far as the eye can see, and you're like, "Yeah, let's get up on the hill and, I don't know, drink and drive."
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That's addiction, my friend. Get help.
We cut to a completely useless scene of Harry Hamlin arguing with a parking attendant.
Of him what?
That scene?
You don't remember that? So Buddy leaves and goes to the mountain, right? He takes his Mustang and he takes off and he heads up to the mountain. Steve, Harry Hamlin, realizes that Buddy left and he's like, "Oh my God, where did he go?" He goes outside and he's arguing with a parking attendant about moving
Yeah.
that car out of the way.
But Eric, why did Buddy leave?
Oh, because he feels like he's getting ripped off.
Oh, because he is. Because he meets Tanner, and Tanner's like, "Oh, hey, you're Buddy. All right, I'm not going to make this mistake twice," because he thought Steve was Buddy earlier because they look like they're twin brothers.
Because of the perms.
And he basically spills the beans. They're like, "Oh, yeah, thanks for selling your 4 songs so the Cadillac Blue can do them." And he's like, "Wait, what are you talking about?" Like, "Oh, Roger, you didn't tell him?" "Oh, anyway, it's going to be great. You're going to do great things in this thing. I got to go. I got to get some blow." And then your buddy's like, "Oh, you fucking lied to me, man. I'm going to go to the hill and kill myself." And then we get the parking attendant scene where he's like, "You could just move the car right fucking now."
Mm-hmm.
Again, no one's likable in this movie.
There's no redeemable characters at all.
Okay, so then we cut to the hill, and Cal's already up there, as he always is, I assume, when he's not at the garage, just screaming at children, teenagers or whatever. And basically like, "Oh man, this is bullshit. We used to be cool, man. No one's gonna fucking challenge me. I need to get my record back, man."
Did you hear what he said just
No.
before Buddy shows up? He goes, "Mothers, that's what we used to call you, mothers.
Oh, yeah.
Stay at home, Mom." What?
I'm glad you wrote half the stuff down, because it's just ridiculous shit. I just kind of zone out when he starts ranting. I'm like, "Oh no, it's my uncle at the reunion again. Yeah. We call them mothers."
Call them mothers. You gotta say mothers.
Mothers.
Want to go Samuel L. Jackson? They're just mothers.
And then Buddy shows up. He's like, "I'll race your ass." And of course, Cal's like, "I don't know, man. You don't seem in the right headspace." Then Cal commences to racing him in a truck, and I'm like, "Hold on a sec.
Yep.
Was he fixing up that other car?" Oh, we gotta save that for the finale.
The
Okay.
Corvette, yeah. So another bow tie. So Dan, correct me if I'm wrong. That's the same pickup that was used in the Expendables, right?
That's Barney Ross's truck?
Yeah, it's the same truck.
Yeah. It looked like a 53 or something.
Yeah,
like
it was
that.
this, with the round headlights and that grill. And I immediately was like, "Ooh, if that was painted satin black, we got the Expendables truck. We're good."
I was able to check it. It's a 56 F100 in this, and the Expendables is a 55.
Ah, I knew they were the same truck. See? I knew they were the same truck.
There you go.
All right.
And that sweet little gear shift.
Oh, please.
Oh, man. And then, of course, Steve shows up like 10 seconds too late and is like, "Hey, is Buddy up here?" Like, "Oh, you just missed him, man." And so then Steve's chasing behind him or whatever. And they start trading paint a little bit.
This has to be the single worst driving sequence in the entire film.
Yeah, it was at night. It was very close camera shots and stuff, just kind of like thrown together, and like pan back and show the race, speed it up if you have to.
I did have like a moment though when Buddy leans out the window and like they can hear each other. They're going down Mulholland at 70, 80 miles an hour. He's like, "Sit on it and rotate."
Sit on it.
Yeah. What are you talking about? Like, what is going on here?
And Cal, he had like a little spotlight or whatever. He was like flashing over at him every once in a while, right?
Police light.
Yeah, good stuff. You know, buddy, he's going a little too fast. How do we know? Because Steve says so when he's following behind. Takes that turn and right into a fucking gas line. Boom!
Crash, boom, bang.
Little buddy barbecue.
No.
So hear me out for a second. You said before Steve was 10 seconds behind, and he had one of the most horrific takeoffs. If he couldn't find it, he ground it out. Like, it was horrible. So let's just say he's 20 seconds behind. He's got the record on the mountain, and he can't catch a pickup truck and a guy that's drunk in a Mustang.
Oh no, he caught up. He was just behind him, like watching or something. I don't know.
But there was a point, though, where he fell way back, too. Like, again, this is where I say the driving sequence, it was awful. The worst driving scene in the whole movie.
When they're coming down, Cal, being as drunk as he was driving the truck is one thing, but apparently he had enough ability to mess with the spotlight he had to keep blinding the car while doing it while he's driving. And I'm like, this dude's a phenomenal driver if he can do that.
He's phenomenal at something, that's for sure. He's high functioning.
He's a god, man.
During the night race with Buddy and Cal, did anybody look at Buddy's dash and see all the duct tape
I noticed that too.
that was basically holding the entire car together was a roll of duct tape?
Yeah, that's how you know it's a real race car.
Because all of Eric's cars use duct tape.
Yeah.
Actually, zip ties.
Gorilla tape, stronger.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
excuse
got
me.
the speed holes punched in them.
Eric's race cars have copper pipe and zip ties.
100%. 100%.
And some wood in there too somewhere.
It's not a Tesla. It's not a Tesla.
So Buddy's dead. And then I've written down as Steve just starts whacking the hill with a giant stick that he found and screaming, Buddy!
Yeah, he's just whacking a stick.
Yeah, so then we cut to Cal. He's fixing his car at the garage, as he does when he's not on the hill. Steve, he comes into work ready to go, and the boss comes out, Grizzly Adams, and he's like, hey, man, why don't you just, take the day off? And he's like, I need this, man. I just need to do something. All right, cool. And then, Rick, the boss or whatever, shows him a picture from 15 years ago, being like, yeah, man, I used to go up on the hill too. Cal's fucking crazy. You don't need that shit.
Said Barry Gibb.
And I'm like, yeah, a sane voice, finally. Maybe Grizzly Adams is the real hero of this movie.
Why did we pan in after that to a picture of Gomer Pyle from the 1950s? What was that picture? Was that him?
I think that was Grizzly Adams 15 years ago.
It was way before 15 years ago.
Yeah, well, maybe he said 50. I don't know.
So the picture they zoom in on, so it had a picture of Rick, which is the shop owner, and then it zoomed in on Cal. It wasn't Gomer Pyle.
Oh, okay, so it's Cal. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, that makes sense.
I was like, what are we zooming in on? I didn't I was like, that doesn't look like him. Okay.
Well, Steve, after a day of work, he goes to see Tina. She's getting all dolled up and going to the Roxy. Obviously she's hanging out with the record executive and stuff now because, she's going to get hers. And they have, I'd like to call it a fight, but it's more of so you're just going to hang out with this guy? And she's like, well, yeah, because are we even a thing? Don't you have a fiance? I was waiting for her to pull that one out and bring that back into the movie. No.
Nope.
No, none of that.
No, and she says to him too during this quote unquote fight, which was pretty tame. She's like, back and forth and back and forth. Where is that going to take you? And he's like,
nowhere.
That's it.
That's the most Fast and Furious line of the entire movie.
Family. Family.
Where's it going to get you? Nowhere. Yeah, I don't know. The limousine comes to pick her up.
Is our unidentified guy the chauffeur?
Oh, Big Tom or whatever? No. That guy was listed as chauffeur in the IMDb credits or whatever.
Okay, because he was really awkward.
Yeah, he kind of looked like the guy from WKRP in Cincinnati a little bit.
I kept thinking James Spader from Blacklist a little bit,
Yeah,
the rose glasses.
Yeah, he was definitely in witness protection, it looked like.
And then the goodbye kiss. We have the goodbye kiss. Right?
Yeah, the goodbye kiss, and I'm like, wait, does this scene warrant a goodbye kiss? No, not really. Yeah, they say goodbye oh yeah, take it easy. Hey, that feels like a commitment. Are you going to be here when I get back? You mean if you get back? So then we go to the mountain, as we always do, every night, forever. They're like, hey, Steve, there's this guy from Downey who wants to race. Nah, I'm good. And I'm like, cool. Then why the fuck are you there?
He's waiting for Cal. That's what he's waiting for.
Oh, was it? Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's waiting for Cal. He's waiting to see if he's going to show up, and he doesn't until morning, as we come to find out. But I do want to pull a thread here. Dan, the guy that challenges Steve, shows up in a 240Z, 280Z, depending on what it was, same body style. Did that sound like a straight six to you?
I don't recall because it's been like a month since I watched the movie.
Dude, it loped like it had a LS in it. That was engine swapped. I was like, what is up with this Z car? It looked cool, though. I liked it. I would have liked to seen that race. I think that would have been interesting. But
Eric, what does that sound like?
Dan could do a better impression of a Chevy V8 than I can.
No, I need you to do it.
We need the expert.
Flat, car talk style.
We need the movie Foley expert.
Oh, yeah, you need that blip, 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 sitting there loping.
But like I said, the morning rolls around and Cal pulls up. Steve, realizing he doesn't need any of this bullshit, just drives away back home. Roll credits, guys. What do we think? No, that's not what happens at all. We gonna race.
I yelled out, and so we race at dawn.
Because they're racing their feelings.
Oh my God. It's an allegory.
Yeah, and as they're racing along, Cal starts ranting, "Time is speed, speed is time."
I wrote that down too.
I am the road queen.
The road is a construct. It's made of people. Whatever the fuck he's yelling at, right?
Oh, but then he yells, because you were talking about the curse words earlier. They're going at it, and he goes, "We're faster than shit, man."
Yeah.
What?
I don't know. I've had some fast shits.
Somebody's obviously never eaten at the discount buffet in Chinatown.
Right. Gas station fish tacos. All I'm gonna say.
Oh, Steve, don't you remember? Was it Lee Dum Kim's or whatever? Yeah, you guys, $5.99 Chinese all-you-can-eat buffet in the middle of San Francisco Chinatown.
Brad knows all about House of Hongs.
Yeah.
That being said, that Corvette is a hot mess. I mean, it looks like something out of Mad Max. He's driving like a mental patient.
It's the car from Corvette Summer, but driven by Dennis Hopper for 6 months.
Yeah, right.
Like the hood's popped off, all the sides are dinged.
He crashed, but he's like emotionally attached to it. So he turned it from a burning ball of fire back into that.
It's like a Frankenvet now.
I think that's what we're supposed to get from that whole thing, is that car is resurrected from the ashes type deal.
And that's why he was resurrected, which is why at the end of this, spoilers, neither of them will be able to be resurrected. Is the picture of Dorian Gray. They were connected the whole time.
Yeah, because Cal, during the race, he spins out a little bit, gets back into it, and Steve sees that turn coming up, still has the burn marks that smells like Buddy and his burnt hair.
His body hasn't even cooled down enough for the coroner to hold it off.
Yeah, right. The coroner's still putting him in the back. But then you hear him say, "I don't want this anymore, Cal. It's all yours." Yeah, they just drive along. Cal, he speeds past right into a fucking construction site and spins out and off the cliff and boom! Silver Dream Racer, motherfuckers. Yeah. He's dead at the end.
And I believe this is when I turned to Steve and was like, wait, what?
What happened?
Huh? Yeah. Who is that?
That's Cal.
So much is happening right now in a movie where nothing has happened.
That's his footprint, man.
Right.
I'll give this race scene some credit to where they're actually drifting that Corvette somewhere around the turns and everything.
And you can see it because it's in the morning light and stuff. It's not at night and you're just seeing headlights spurring all over the fucking screen.
1000%. And I agree with you. That's why I said the previous driving sequence was the worst in the movie by far. This one was better. It was more entertaining. It wasn't great because every once in a while you would catch a glimpse of the dashboard, especially in the Porsche. They're doing 30 miles an hour. Like the gauge is literally reading 30. You're just like, wow, this is pathetic.
He was running it up to the red line at that 30 mile an hour.
In first gear,
That's why they did the erratic camera shots, because you watch them doing Mulholland Drive. They're really doing, like 20, 25 miles an hour on those turns and stuff. And, it's like a shutdown road. You see like professional drivers like you do in commercials. By professional drivers, like, no, this is just, we'll fix it in post. So Cal exploded. Steve walks up. There's the turn. And there's Cal's little stopwatch or whatever. Picks it up. Blocks off. Roll credits, guys. That's King of the Mountain.
No, but wait. They play Dangerous Strangers after he clicks the
stopwatch. They play the full song again. Yes, they do.
Let's be dangerous strangers.
So was the song a metaphor too? Were they dangerous strangers, Cal and Steve?
No, they were
No.
girlfriends who were
They-
wasting
they-
their love.
Known each other for years, man.
They had to erase their emotions.
And they were only dangerous to themselves and others on the road.
And everybody in their crew.
I love the pause there. They were only dangerous to themselves
Themselves.
and others.
It's a metaphor. Anyway, Tanya, would you recommend this movie again?
I mean,
She already did. She recommended it to us fools.
Yeah, exactly.
I've never seen it. How can I recommend it if I've never seen it? I suggested it.
We got to blame somebody, Tanya.
Somebody's going down for this, and it ain't gonna be me.
That's
I
right.
mean, is this the worst on the ranking totem? Is this at the bottom?
This is not the worst movie we have done in this here collaboration. I will say that.
Exactly.
I'm right there with you because I'm going to admit I do not even come close to holding Dan's record of watching Trading Paint 9 times. I did watch this twice because I wanted to refresh my memory after 2 weeks abroad. And so it was rewatchable. The Last Chase is rewatchable every 20 years if we're going to compare movies like that. The Stuntman, I don't know that I could rewatch that movie. You know what I mean?
No.
That movie's great.
You are complaining about the stuntman?
It's up there with the Fall Guy.
Fall Guy, yes. I can rewatch the Fall Guy. This is definitely rewatchable. I did pick up a little bit more the second time I watched it, just because airports and you're bored and you just kind of plow through it.
Yeah, he picked up on more of the romance, or bromances as it were, this time around.
I have you to thank for that. I can definitely see it now.
So does Steve go back to his fiance at the end?
No, he goes back to work.
He's gonna run off with the rich record producer, duh.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Two can play this game, Tina.
The Wonder Kid, right?
No, Buddy's the
Oh, no,
songwriter.
he's gonna steal all of Buddy's songs.
Oh, yeah, shit. He's got all of his notes at home, and he's like, yeah, I can play this on the piano. Shake your ass. Watch yourself. Shake ass. Show me what you're working with.
So let's see what Brad thinks. Brad, would you recommend this movie? What did you think?
No, I wouldn't.
No.
What?
It's not the worst. Like you're saying, it's not the worst movie we've done. I think The Stuntman takes the cake for that one.
You guys did not like the Stuntman.
No, they didn't.
That is baffling. Senior moment. Have you guys forgot? Against all odds.
Yeah.
And you guys shit on the Stuntman.
What was the one with, what was it, John Travolta?
Trading Pain.
Trading
Trading
Pain.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's our 1 out of 10.
Yeah, it's a toss-up.
Yeah.
No, the Lamborghini movie was really bad.
Oh, yeah. Shit.
I think I
We've watched
missed
a
that
lot of
one.
bad movies with you guys.
So is it with us or are there just a lot of bad car movies?
I mean,
Yes.
Here's the thing. Steve and I have seen a lot of bad movies. And I will put it this way. The worst car movie that we have seen is like a 5 on the bad movie radar because at least it has cars. There are movies that are that bad with no cars.
I would lump this in with Corvette Summer and some of those other movies where you can watch this on a weekend when you got nothing else going on, put it on in the background, and it's not terrible, but it's not good either.
Look, it's no Gone in 30 Seconds. I'm just going to say that.
Gone in 30 seconds. Is that the web short version?
it's the prequel to Gone in 60 Seconds. It's the one about shoplifting.
My attention span was gone in 30 seconds.
Yeah, it was that Rockford Files thing. So Dan, what do you think? Would you recommend it?
Dan recommends all the movies.
I'm with you on this, Eric, for the fact that I don't hate it, but I don't love it. It's kind of middle tier for me, where I agree you could put it on in the background. I didn't hate it. It's just certain things about it made me cringe, though, because like you were saying, some of the inside shots where it showed they were doing 30 mile an hour. Did you also pick up on the fact that it had the tack in the dash and then the tack mounted on the dash as well?
Yeah. Tacks everywhere, man.
Like, why do you need 2 tacks?
I thought they were like different cars too, but it's like, oh no, yeah, this is the same one. You can see him like in the same shot a couple of times.
Yeah.
Did you guys notice Dan and I have come to an agreement for the first time on a movie review?
What?
Mark it down.
All right, how about you, Izzy? What do you think about this movie?
100% it's not the worst movie we've seen. But there's so many better car movies, you guys.
1000%.
Since you guys like this movie so much, would you consider watching Silver Dream Racer knowing it's the exact same movie but with...
Ooh, motorcycles.
No.
My curiosity has the best for me, so I'm going to watch it.
Just watch the last 3 minutes. It's the only part worth watching. Just watch this movie, and then in about the time Cal's about to crash, switch over to Silver Dream Racer.
We still need to do Biker Boys.
Since you opened the door for suggesting movies for next time,
Oh boy.
Wait, we're not done with this one, but go ahead.
Yeah.
they're talking about Biker Boys and Silver Dream Racer.
Or
Yeah, Torque, baby.
No.
Oh, Torque.
I'm going to take it to the far other extreme. We're going to go to the land of the rising sun. Let's do Thunderbolt with Jackie Chan.
Oh, you guys don't want to do
Thunderbolt. That's right.
the very first, the original Fast and Furious.
Oh, the black and white one?
1950.
Yeah, the Roger Corman one.
Yeah, I have that. Yeah, we could do that too. Thunderbolt. Just think, there's no dialogue that we could understand, so the reviews could be really short.
This would not be the first time Steve and I reviewed a movie that was in Japanese language and there were no subtitles and we did not know there was a dub available.
That's Black Tie Killers on the Grind Band podcast. Well, then we're taking a quick commercial break. Oh, but when we come back, we have more beer,
Oh, thank God.
fun facts, and what we learned from King of the Mountain.
King of the Mountain!
There's so many podcasts out there. How do I find the one for me?
For so long, I've searched for podcasts all over, but none of them seem to fit my needs. Where is my Nick Cage Pissing Fire podcast? Where's my monkey tickling? I couldn't find it anywhere until I found Everything I Learned from Movies podcast with Steve and Izzy. And now I get to hear about all the monkey tickling I want, baby.
So many podcasts out there are all talk and no Congo. That's why I listen to Everything I Learned from Movies.
Greatest living actor? Nicolas Cage, of course. That's why I listen to Everything I Learned from Movies.
One-liners, plot holes, gratuitous boobies? Fun fact, that's why I listen to Everything I Learned from Movies.
See if Everything I Learned from Movies is right for you at EILF Movies. That's Everything I Learned from Movies on Twitter, Facebook, or Patreon. Free on all the major podcatchers.
And we're back.
Oh my God, Steve, those are the greatest ads that ever added in the history of adding.
Oh, she said it.
They get better every week.
Babe, I think I'm just going to have another Sockeye Dagger Falls. How about
Yeah, I think I'm just going to go for that.
you? All right. My top?
Oh, his top.
Sorry.
Oh, so happy.
So for Huffy.
He's just covering my top with his broth. Now he's sucking the head.
What did we say?
Buddy! Okay. Yeah. Not a bad beer, even on number 2.
Dan choking on his drink, which appears to be in a Mountain Dew. A Mountain Dew cup.
He says it's water, but
it's
the Beast.
Beast mode.
So it's Mountain Dew and Monster Energy drink. Got it.
It was just a shot of Jack from the box.
Yeah, from the dashboard of a Citroen.
Yeah. So would any of you be interested in any fun facts about this movie?
Absolutely.
Only if they're fun facts, super fun facts, because fun facts. Steve has driven a Citroen, by the way.
Which one?
The Citroen Berlingo, the fucking van.
Oh,
or
the
whatever.
van. Yeah. Those are still
That thing
around.
gets like 70 miles to the gallon, though. It's fucking amazing.
Yeah, we rented one as a camper van when we were in Iceland.
I just had a Citroen as a rental.
Yes! Which one?
The Aircross.
Spectacular.
It was terrible. Meanwhile, fun facts, super fun facts. What do you got for us, Steve?
All right, Rotten Tomatoes. No critic reviews. What? Any guesses on what that audience score is, though?
Yes, because I saw it as soon as Fandango opened in my face.
Yeah.
Damn you, Fandango.
I have to abstain.
You can't not see it.
Yeah.
I did not see it, so I will guess 47.
I'm going to guess 35.
I'm going to go with my super generous 17%.
Oh, God.
Well, Matt Mandan was right on at 47%. God damn.
Says the guy who said he didn't see it.
Yeah, right. I totally didn't see it. Probably 47. Not looking at it right now.
You're just pulling it out of my ass. 47.
I'm off as can be on these all the time, so
You got to win one every. We agreed on something, Dan.
Yes.
It's a red letter day.
Take him to Vegas.
Put it all on black.
Yeah, $2 million budget. I'm just going to guess 1.8 US gross. Not a big movie, I don't think. 1.8 million worldwide.
Wait, so you're telling me they spent $2 million to make this movie?
Well, those cars. Probably $500,000 in the cars.
Dennis Hopper, man. That's a lot of coke.
Yeah, Dennis Hopper got 1.5.
And, Elvira.
That's where the money went.
Oh, yeah, there you go. And the film is based on an article entitled Thunder Road by David Barry and published in New West Magazine on July 31st, 1978. The piece told of the Mulholland Racing Association organization whose membership were youths who raced cars across 23-mile stretch of Mulholland Drive in Las Vegas Hills. The movie also has been attributed to an article by David Barry that was published in the LA Times.
Okay, is that all you're going to say about that?
That's all I got about that. Go on.
Okay, so the reality is, so that article article. It's based off a man named Chris Banning, who is the king of the mountain. And he built a purpose-built 911 RSR specifically to race on Mulholland. It's known as the 911 Mulholland. He went to Germany. They gave him specs and data to build this car. This car was in the Peterson Museum. He still owns the car, I believe. But like he did things like slant the windshield to make it more aerodynamic, all the suspension, all this stuff. He's like a builder on top of everything.
Oh, wow.
So it's loosely based off him. And apparently the impetus for him to build this RSR out of a regular like RS 911 was he was racing on there and some dude in some like Chevy pickup truck rolled up and he had a hard time getting around him.
That was Cal, baby.
He's like, I got to build something here. And then he went and he built this monster 911.
All right. Applause for bringing the super funnest car fun fact to any crossover episode ever. Mad props to Tanya. That was very well done. Very excellent research there.
But I got to throw out there, he had to completely customize the car to beat a pickup. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, a pickup.
Yeah, I believe he got around them because there's an interview you can watch. They've got posted on the Peterson Automotive Museum. So it's a really short video of him talking. He's sitting in front of the car and he's talking about it. And he talks about that moment. I'd have to go watch it again. But I think he got around him. But then he was like, because Mulholland is really rough and bumpy, just a regular 911 is not designed for it. So he'd completely tuned the car to drive on Mulholland. And like, that's it. And the car is known as the 911 Mulholland.
It's known as 911.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Never forget.
You know what would have been slick? Maybe we need to go back and watch it again. Nobody's going to do this. Is at the Porsche shop is to see if the car happens to be in the background. Because if you think about it, it's a 76 911, this RSR Mulholland. The movie was in 80. There's a high probability it might be a cameo in the background because I wanted to go, but I didn't have time to research the 911 that old guy was pushing, which was RSR Motorsports. It was a 911 race car, belonged to somebody's team.
They show a 74 911 Carrera RSR, but the one being pushed in was a 1979 14.
Well, there you go. But anyway, it'd be cool to see if this car was in the background somewhere. Never know.
There you go. And Harry Hamlin, the star of our movie, he replaced Brad Davis in the lead role of Steve, but Davis was allegedly fired due to his alleged drug problems.
Because this movie didn't have enough of those?
You would have fit right in.
Yeah, right. And you guys might be asking, who the fuck is Brad Davis? Because I had to look it up. He was Old George in Roots.
Oh.
Chariots of Fire, Midnight Express. That's about all I got. I didn't really recognize him for anything else. The make and model of the car that Steve drives is supposedly supposed to be a silver 58 Porsche 356 Sportster convertible, but in fact was a replica.
Yeah, that was an Outlaw 356.
Yeah.
I mean, it might be a Beetle, but there was a company out in California that was building 356s like that.
Yeah, apparently, yeah, it was a Volkswagen Beetle convertible.
Oh, interesting.
And the last one I got, guys, this was the comeback movie for Dennis Hopper, who had been filming in Europe for years because he was banned from Australia. And America apparently wouldn't insure him for a while. I don't know what. Yeah, apparently this listed as his comeback movie to the Americas.
Oh.
But now we've reached the most important part.
Mm.
What did we learn from King of the Mountain? Tanya, as Queen of the Mountain, would you like to go first?
Well, I think I shared what I learned because I went into a deep dive and found out there was actually a loose thread to a real life story.
Yeah.
Well done. Well played.
And that way, still better than Fast and Furious. Based on an article, was it Racer X by some guy that was in some magazine, and now we're 12 movies deep. Brad, how about you?
I learned that there is no king of the mountain. The mountain cannot be beaten.
Ooh, very prophetic.
Mountain is undefeated.
Yes. The house always wins. The mountain always wins.
Speed is time and time is speed.
Your car's like a runaway knife, man. How about you, Mountain Man Dan, not Mount Mike?
I'm just going to say, like, Tanya's little tidbits of information were great. And I just like the fact that car had to be custom made to get around it. That's a great thing.
You're gonna hold that over my head. Oh my god. Couldn't get that Porsche around them Chevys. I can hear it now. The next barbecue, that's all we're going to be talking about.
They don't tell you that it was Niki Lauda driving the pickup.
Oh, well, yeah, that makes a difference, right? Yeah. Stunt driver Ayrton Senna behind the wheel of the Chevy.
I mean, Dang. How about you, Eric?
So I learned a couple things. I mean, mad props to Tanya. I didn't go down that rabbit hole. I was loving the whole 356 Outlaw thing. Jackie from Too Close for Comfort, Deborah Van Valkenburg, whatever. So she can sing, and I thought that was cool. I actually thought she had a pretty voice, and the song aside, I think she did really well. But for me, going back again to a car related, what did I learn? I learned that you can stack mount 2 oil coolers in the space of the rear grille on a 356/Beetle. Did anybody else notice that that was not a wing? Those were 2 oil coolers on the back of the car. So I learned you could get away with that. Super safe.
There you go. How about you, babe?
I learned that fiancés are just like a construct, man, and they'll disappear at any time. And really, the love between a man and a woman is nothing compared to the love between 2 men and a sandwich.
That was a heated scene. That was a heated scene.
That was the most emotion we got out of anybody in this whole movie.
Of all the scenes, I was waiting for that porn music to start up.
Yeah, I don't think there was a better Subway commercial than that.
Jared had nothing on that.
You got any other footlongs?
Is that what
And then it goes
Jared
from
looked
there.
like in the 80s?
Too soon.
That's a hard salami. See, I learned you got to ride the edge if you want to win.
The edge of the sandwich?
Yeah, the edge of the sandwich. Yeah.
Gotta be fast as shit.
And you didn't sell them out. You bought yourself in.
See, he was going to wear that as a shirt.
Yeah.
I didn't sell you out. I bought myself in.
That would make a great t-shirt. It's just a picture of a dude with no face and a perm, and instead of his face, it says those words. It would be fantastic. I would wear that.
Dude,
You had me sold at no face and a perm. Well, guys, thank you so much for joining us here on Everything I Learned from Movies. I understand you also have a podcast. Is that correct?
We do. We have an entire network of podcasts.
What?
With shows like Screen to Speed, The Ferrari Marketplace, The Motoring Historian, The Drive-Thru, Break Fix, and many, many others. Check us out at motoringpodcast.net or follow us on social media at Motoring Podcast Network.
On our podcast, maybe you've heard of it, we're still going through the year of the apocalypse. We are taking a little sidestep, though, for Nick August Cage, and we've already done a lot of his apocalypse movies. So we do stuff like It Could Happen to You, Astro Boy. We've done a lot of his movies already. We're hitting the bottom of the barrel now. But starting in September, we get back in the post-apocalyptic movies like Rollerball and Blood of the Heroes. And we're going to throw in some random Italian stuff. So come check it out.
And Thunderbolt. Don't forget. Thunderbolt.
Oh, yeah, and Thunderbolt coming soon.
Thunderbolt!
Yeah, the Shirley Bassey sing the song on that one. That'd be great. He is the man who can drive really fast. How about you, babe?
Ooh, you can find me everywhere at Untidy Venus. It's a goddess who's bad at housekeeping. I'm on all the social medias at Untidy Venus. You can catch me at events all over the state of Utah constantly. Can't stop, won't stop. Steve, where can we find you?
Oh, you can find me everywhere on all the major podcatchers on Everything I Learned from Movies, or hit us up directly on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Bluesky at EILF Movies. That's Everything I Learned from Movies. Cars like a runaway knife. All right, so until next time, I'm Steve.
And obviously these guys aren't James Bond fans.
And we got Eric and Tanya and Brad and Mountain Dan, and this is Everything I Learned from Movies.
It's his footprint, man.
If you like what you've heard and want to learn more about GTM, be sure to check us out on www.gtmotorsports.org. You can also find us on Instagram at Gran Touring Motorsports. Also, if you want to get involved or have suggestions for future shows, you can call or text us at 202-630-1770 or send us an email at crewchief@gtmotorsports.org. We'd love to hear from you.
Hey everybody, Crew Chief Eric here. We really hope you enjoyed this episode of Break Fix, and we wanted to remind you that GTM remains a no annual fees organization, and our goal is to continue to bring you quality episodes like this one at no charge. As a loyal listener, please consider subscribing to our Patreon for bonus and behind-the-scenes content, extra goodies, and GTM swag. For as little as $2.50 a month, you can keep our developers, writers, editors, casters, and other volunteers fed on their strict diet of Fig Newtons, gummy bears, and Monster. Consider signing up for Patreon today at www.patreon.com/GT Motorsports. And remember, without fans, supporters, and members like you, none of this would be possible.